today's video where we're looking at a T95 Android TV box, and it comes with a mini keyboard which is backlit. So first thing to do is let's have a look at the box, and as you can see it's got a 64-bit CPU, H.256 codec, 4-core CPU and UHD 6K. Yeah, we'll find out if it actually does that or not. So this one comes with a A53 CPU, Mali G31 MP2. I'm not sure what that MP2 means. Yeah, so this is basically as you can get box. So let's open this up and see what's inside. So we have the box, first thing you come to, and it's got a nice image on top, I suppose. When I was looking at the advert I thought this would be like some kind of LED it would lit up, but no, it just looks like it's just like an image that they put on. So as you can see the time is on the front here, nothing on the right hand side. Left hand side is USB 2 and a TF card. On the back we have the power in, HDMI, looks like a full size one, Ethernet and AV, not sure what that's for, probably audio. So let's put it up next to, so this is the M8S and this is what they look like next to each other. So it's much smaller, and the thickness as well. So I would say about 25% smaller. Yeah, so we'll put this to one side for a second and see what else we'll get in the box. So we'll get one power cable, yeah, just like a standard power cable model, and the model number is 05020002. If you want to see that. And we also have an HDMI cable. These are non-gold plated, so basically standard HDMI, at least you get that one. And here we have the remote control. So I'll put this up next to the other remote control from the M8S, and you can see the size is much bigger. So what you lose in size of the box you gain in remote control size. And I hope this one's buttons don't stick like the old one do, because I have to keep pressing it like multiple times for it to start. So yeah, put that to one side and let's have a look at the instruction booklet. Yeah, so you get basically 5 pages of instructions in English, and that's it. The rest all foreign languages. I suppose there's not much to know. Yeah, so that's the box, and let's have a look at the keyboard. World's most mini wireless keyboard mouse combo. Okay, most. So let's see. Oh, Xbox 360 PS3. So this must be really old. No dates or anything on it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, not much you can do. So we get a little booklet, Android box, home theatre PC, pad, mobile phone. Has a built-in lithium-ion battery. Is it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have anything. And this is what you have to put in the back of the box. So you're going to lose one USB when you're using this. Great. So this model is MT08. Yeah, well, I had an old one of these and yeah, they're rather stiff when you use them, but this one feels a bit looser. Yeah, okay, I suppose. The main problem I'm upgrading the box for is because this one's running on Android 4.4.1 and it's getting rather old. Yeah, it had trouble playing H.265 files. Everything would just turn grey when they're playing, no matter what I did. Even software, VCL and stuff couldn't play them, so I decided to upgrade to the new box. So hopefully this one will play them without any trouble. It's a shame that it's only got 2 USBs in it, so not much you can do about that, but still, let's go and have a look what it looks like on the screen.
So this is a starter file for the T95. As you can see, it's some kind of wallpaper with stars and a person underneath. Not very interesting. Hopefully you can be able to change this, that I've noticed so far. And here up is a startup video. So we'll have 2 startups, a lot quicker than M8S. So here we have the front menu, and as you can see we have Google Play, YouTube, Chrome, My Files, and on the right hand side we also have options to pick your own apps. I have included Brave and KDplayer and the audio player as well. So let's go and have a look in what other apps are included. So we have APK Pure, Brave, which I downloaded, Chrome's pre-installed, Cleanup's pre-installed, Clock's pre-installed, File Manager's pre-installed, but it's not very good, that one. Gallery, My Cast Server, Music, Netflix, Play Store, Pulsar. Wireless update, I checked that and there's nothing to update with. Seems to have the newest files so far. Yeah, nothing to download. AirScreen. Not sure what this app is. It says it's some kind of Play Store for unverified apps or something. Not too sure. IPTV, which you can download separately. KDplayer, which used to be Kodi, which you can down. I think this was pre-installed. VLC, which I can't remember if that was pre-installed or I had to download that. Might have downloaded that. And YouTube, which is pre-installed. And we have a network. You can choose your Wi-Fi, which for some reason I don't seem to pick up 5G networks for some reason. 2.4 was fine, but 5 didn't seem to work. this option is for wallpapers, and yeah, we seem to have some standard kind of wallpapers, and probably some kind of copyright infringement here. Time or date, you can change that. Languages, lots of languages. So this is what people will probably want to see, is what model we're on. So click that, you can see that we're on Android 10, or so it says. I'm not actually sure if it's actually a true version of Android 10 or not, or just someone's changed the things around like they have done on cheap mobile phones. It says it has a security patch for December 5th, 2019, so it's already out of date, as you can see. The kernel version is 4.9.170, and it's build 10.1x19. Oh, I'm now a developer. Shouldn't have done that. I wonder how you undo that. I did notice my TV comes up with the device name, so that must be sending a signal through the TV to tell what it is. And more settings. As you can see, we've got the network here, the account login, and device preferences. So about, just take it back to the same file. Mouse, display, input, sound, storage, Google Assistant, screensaver, developer options, location, security and restrictions, accessibility, and reset. You probably don't want to touch that. So basically the standard settings. See what apps we've got installed. See all apps. Let's see if there's anything dodgy on this. Actually, I couldn't tell you if anything's shouldn't be here or not by the looks of it. Maybe someone can put in the comments if you see anything that shouldn't be here. It'd be nice if someone actually made one of these boxes that was Google free, that had everything stripped out, which is Google. Then you wouldn't need a throwaway account to actually use one of these. Who knows what they're downloading from your system once you like playing files and stuff on them from your hard drive. Could be copying anything. So I've got some files ready to play. Let's see, my files and SD card, and we go down to movies, and we'll have some test files here. So let's go ahead and start with the Panasonic S1 10-bit 4K files and see if these actually play or not. No, it doesn't look like these are playing. So whatever media player that was, not playing. So let's go into Kodi or KDplayer, and let's see what we can get through that, and see if these files actually play or not. I did have a few problems playing ISO DVD ISOs, and they were playing in a slow motion actually, and they seem to be the worst. For some reason, they were the worst files I could play. Everything else seemed to play okay so far, especially through this player, KDplayer. So let's go ahead and see if these actually work. Yes, that actually worked. That one. That was only a 2-second clip. Yeah, and that's working too. These aren't actually my files, these ones. These ones are free to download off the internet. I'll leave the link in the bottom of the description. Only short files. But yeah, they seem to be perfectly fine. If not, playing a little bit fast. Yeah, they're definitely playing a bit fast. Let me try this again. This should be a 6-second file, and let's count how long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it looks 6, but it's playing slightly faster than it should be by the looks of it. Let's see if 8K video actually works. This is a video from my playlist you can watch, and let's see if it can actually play this, because it says it is 6K compatible. No, it doesn't. It's like in this file. No, it's not like in that file. No. So, some test footage, 4K. I have noticed KDplayer is a bit slow starting these files. I'm not sure if it's just input lag from the monitor, but it seems very slow compared to what it should be. Almost like a strobe-like effect. That could just be the output lag from the capture device. I will leave that in a text box later on if that is true or not. But so far the video files seem to play fine on my full-size TV. But at the minute I'm monitoring this through a small PC monitor, and it is strobing, but that could just be the capture device. So let's go back and check out another file. This one's a 10-bit file in 4K. This one seems to be playing fine, though I have added effects to this video file, and it might look a bit discoloured. That's because I'm capturing an 8-bit, not 10. Yeah, again, it's playing perfectly fine. Doesn't have any problem with 10-bit 4K files, so that's good. So this is full screen 4K video. Or 16:9, not actual 4:3, but a 16:9 file, so that's perfectly fine. That plays perfectly well. So yeah, I've thrown a lot of files at this, and it plays perfectly fine. On my computer, this is what I actually get from that file. You're just seeing that 10-bit file, 4K, and yeah, it's all over the place, smeared, pixelated, micro blocking, grey background. So it's doing better than my computers, but that's an AMD A10 7970K without a GPU, so that's probably why it's playing files like that. So yeah, that's yeah, so it's perfectly fine for what it is. So let's exit from that and see if there's anything else we can look at. So let's go to YouTube and see how fast this loads up. So we're looking at about 10 seconds there. If there's any adverts here, I'm going to cut these out. So this is having a look at a 4K video, and it seems to be playing perfectly well. Only if my internet can keep up with it, that is. So it does perfectly well with 4K from YouTube. Don't see any problems there. So yeah, it looks at a 10-second startup, and 4K files are perfectly fine on YouTube. But I did notice a problem on Google Play, and this might upset some people. Let's see. I'm going to have to press the mouse button so I can move this around. This might be Android 10, but it doesn't look like you can actually download any of the Nintendo games to this. It looks like for some reason these are blocked off, even though this hasn't been rooted. So you can't see any of the Nintendo games, no Mario Kart, no Super Mario Run. Strange. Sonic's there, you can download Sonic. It looks like Nintendo's blocking their games for some reason. I have noticed this on my phone as well. Android 4.41 I have on my phone, and that's blocked from all Nintendo games, even though they did play for a while. So I had to remove them. Since got a better phone, so plays on that, even though it's Android 7. Yeah, so the only options for Nintendo downloads are Nintendo Switch Online and Nintendo Switch Parent Control. Not too great, is it? If you want to play Nintendo games on this, you're going to be disappointed unless you can sideload them, which I think you might be able to. But who knows if you can play online with them and what will happen. So yeah, that's basically it. That's the T95 Android 10 64GB with 4 gigs of RAM, which you definitely need if you're playing 4K files. Definitely get the 4GB version with the RAM, because anything less than that, you're going to have a laggy box. As you can see, it's not that bad. Let's sort of brave and see how long that takes to load. So you're looking about 3-4 seconds for it to load. So overall not too bad, though I didn't get KDplayer to actually work on this for some reason. Not sure how to fix that. For some reason I couldn't get anything to work. And there, my monitor's gone off again. So yeah, overall it's a good box. It's cheap enough. If you buy the version with the keyboard, you'll find it much easier to use the system. Overall, yeah, it's a good box. Then my old box, which was the M8S, this got too old to actually play files anymore, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Maybe try and update it to a newer Android version if I can find any software for it. But anyway, check out my other videos, and more videos coming soon.
And as you can see from this video here, this is when it's switched on, you can see the clock on the front here, and on the top is some kind of art which doesn't actually light up. It looks like it lights up in the advert, but it's just like a stuck on sticker or something underneath. The only thing that lights up on this actual box is the timer on the front. As you can see, it's kind of bright. It would annoy you if you're looking at that from your bed. If you're using this in your bedroom, it could annoy you, so I would definitely switch it off when not in use. If you do power it off from the remote control, it turns off the timer, so yeah, definitely switch it off when you're trying to sleep in your bedroom if you got this in your bedroom.